Can you make slot machine?
No.
But you know the theory, right?
Yes, let's begin with a half axle.
Well, it's not exactly half axle. You need to stop the kite and do the input with the same hand. Here, 2 times with the right hand. Yes, this is the motion. Haha. Okay.
Something.
It was very close. Yeah! First time slot machine after just a few tries. Okay, it was input with the opposite hand. Sometimes you need to wait just a little bit because the kite is small and with very soft frame it deflects too much, and the kite must be ready for the rotation. Yes, when you stop the kite in the twisted position, you need firstly to have contact with the kite before the input. Do not pull, how to say it?
Randomly.
Yeah, be careful to not do very sharp the second input, because it will be too much stress for... Yes, yes, exactly, perfect. With this kite it's easy to make the slot machine because it has a very specific angle which is easier. I mean, some other kites need to be very flat to do the rotation, but with this one you can stop it almost like this and make the turn. Not very flat, but easier to do. Understeering, down turns, understeering, the biggest problem of this kite. Now, to be honest, I was expecting to teach you in 10 minutes the slot machine, but you made the first after 3 minutes. How this is possible?
The first one, it's random. No, let's make it
more
specific.
consistent.
Yes, yes, more consistent.
Start from horizontal line. Yep, this was correct. You did 2 steps forward to give you enough slack for the rotation. Now the angle was not absolutely correct. The first input was not that precise, and
a little bit sharp.
Yeah, and also your second input was too sharp. Yeah, you can cancel the move if your first input is not correct and the kite is not in the right position. Better to cancel the move and don't do the second input. Yeah,
Has a nice feeling to it, slot machine. It's,
very good, very good. When you're doing the horizontal line, just after the center, I mean when you pass the center point of the wind window, it's easier to do the slot machine. No, not enough pitch. Let's have a closer look. Horizontal line. Yeah, almost. Okay, with this kite it's easier. Yeah, bravo. Perfect, perfect. Great timing, great positioning. Congratulations, my friend.
Congratulations to the kite. It's the kite that
teach you. Yeah, that's why it's good to have many kites, to learn different things on different kites. Yeah. Now it's time to learn it on your other kites. Now, how about vertical slots? Yep. Going up. Multi-slot machine. No. Bad entry. Little bit more flat, more flat, more flat. From here, yeah. Like this. No! It was too flat and the wing tip catch the line. Yeah! You need to flare the kite a little bit more nose away. Okay, this was too much. Perfect. Yeah. Less slack. Pay attention more on the entry of the trick to have better positioning of the kite, and also at the exit to take all the slack a little bit earlier. Again, wrong entry. You didn't position the kite correctly. Pay more attention on the other hand also. You need to push with the other hand. Yes, it was better positioning, but not so good timing. Yep, this was a little bit more risky angle for more flatter rotation. Okay, beautiful. Now go forward. No, look, if you don't position the kite correctly on first place, do not pull for the second movement. Do not do the second input. Better to exit instead of trying to do some kind of rotation. Now, because the wind is very low, with the first input, actually you pull not only the wing towards you, but the whole kite is moving a little bit towards you. That's why it's difficult to keep and do the nice and smooth rotation. And in that kind of conditions, you need to be even more precise and to manage very good the slack with the other hand. I mean, you need to know exactly how much to open the hands. You pull with the right hand, but the left hand should extend exactly in the correct position. So first of all, make a good straight line. Do nice and stable horizontal line, and try the trick just a little bit after the center of the wind window. let's say that the slot machine is only two movements, two input trick with the right hand. I will pay a lot of attention how much I pull first with the how much is the pulling for the first input. During the split time when the kite need to make this some kind of flare nose away, I need to manage very carefully the slack with both hands. First of all, how much I need to push with the other hand, and secondly, how much to give slack with the top hand, which is doing the job actually, and to wait for the kite just to stop, and when the kite is stopping, have contact with the kite, and then pull for the second. Let's see some examples. Horizontally, very low wind. You see, I'm trying to not lose height. Even in this low wind speed, I'm trying to do the motion, the rotation, and one spot. Like most of the tricks, you want to do the rotation at one spot without losing any height. And I need to run back from the exit. Yeah, in low wind, it's important to have very good and nice management of the slack. One very cool variation is something that I call electric slot machines. You start lower and do two inputs with the one hand and one or even second input with the other hand, and you shake the kite, and also do every slot machine higher and higher, so you climb higher. Take a look. No. I need pressure for this trick. Well, there is not enough pressure to see clearly the second input, but it's something that starts like a normal slot machine, but with not enough pull. The second input is not good enough to do the whole rotation, so I use the other hand to do a wider move, much wider and bigger move, and this helps the kite to climb up. It's something like a broken axle from slot machine. Shaking the kite. Yep. The first input, it must be very gentle and very precise. Yeah, perfect example. Yeah, turning on one spot in very low wind, beautiful rotation at one spot. Great. The kite must stop in this flare position by its own. So yeah, be very precise with the first input to stop the kite in the correct position, and wait for the second input. I mean, flare the kite just enough. If the wind is very low, make the flare smaller like this, and it's important to make the input so precise that the kite will stop on its own in this position, and then slightly tension first the top line. Of course, you're doing the input with the same hand. Tension first, gently, and give the energy at the end to make the rotation. I hope this video helped you to learn better slot machine, go practice and have fun flying kites. Go kiting! Wow, he's still flying the flow.